Hi Air Signs, these are your general collective messages from now until 15th of May 2021. These are general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not apply to you or it doesn't resonate with you, it's probably not your message this month, so don't force it to resonate, okay? As always, I'll be getting themes for each of the air signs, that is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, with one thing you want to work on actively through the month. Then we'll do tarot. So this time with tarot, I will do what is your present energy, what happened to cause your present energy, what is supporting your present energy, and a potential outcome. And then we'll do a blessing. Okay, so let's get started first with one message for Gemini till 15th May. Never ending story 37 for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I feel like this month you're going to be finding yourself in repetitive patterns, in repetitive stories, repetitive cycles in your life. Okay, these could especially be around ego, so ego driven or ego related. So look out for some ego based issues coming your way, either from your end or from somebody else's end, Gemini. But I feel like there's going to be drama in this month in your life. You'll experience that, especially with close relationships, okay, where you'll feel like you're helpless, or you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to move forward. But I feel like that's primarily because you're choosing not to get yourself out of the drama. You're choosing to stay in a vibration of drama, ego related issues, anger, whatever it may be. Okay, so you're choosing to stay in that, I feel like, Gemini, or somebody else is choosing to stay in that and you're facing the brunt of that. But I feel like this month it'll just be a repetitive chain of things that have been happening again and again. So what you want to do is you want to break that pattern. Okay, you want to ask yourself how to respond differently in that situation if that comes up. Okay, so identify where you are getting stuck with ego, either your own ego or when somebody else is playing an ego game with you and you're getting sucked into it or you're getting drawn into it. Ask yourself, how do you respond differently in that situation? Okay, Gemini, that'll help you. Let's see, one thing you want to actively work on. Now this is the Work Your Light Oracle, is more spiritual based. So this time I just felt guided to use this deck as something you want to work on for all the signs. So therefore the message that comes from this will be more spiritual advancement driven or soul advancement driven. Okay, I'm giving it one last shuffle. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Gemini, beautiful. This will help you to come out of this never-ending story. Okay, so retreat where you have to, Gemini, take some time to rest, take some time to disconnect, take some time to pull back. Okay, and in that process, replenish yourself with all the good things that you want in your life. Replenish yourself. Be your own. Rather fill your own cup first. Okay. A lot of times we get stuck into never-ending cycles or never-ending stories is because we ourselves are operating from a place of unhealed traumas or unhealed aspects of our personality, of our life, of our relationships, equations, whatever they may be. Okay, and therefore we keep getting sucked back into these stories is because we have not given to ourselves what we feel like we deserve from others. Therefore in this time you're being asked, Gemini, to work on replenishing yourself. Fill your own self up first. Fill your own self up with things that are meant for your highest good. Now whether that is more compassion, that is more kindness, that is more joy, that is more patience, that is more consideration, whatever it is, take it as it applies to you. fill yourself up with that first, okay? That will also help you to respond differently if these kind of repetitive things keep happening in your life again and again. All right, so take some time out, go into retreat mode, disconnect from the outside world and connect with yourself, to your inner world. Okay, let's get one for nice messages, Gemini. Let's get one for Libra. Yang, card number 1. Libra, so something about masculine energy, something about taking action, something about being more driven and moving forward. Okay, that's your message for this month. So I feel like for you, Libra, either you will be something related to do with a masculine figure in your life will be in the forefront or will be highlighted. So could be a father figure, could be a significant masculine member in your life, for this is for both genders, right? So but also I feel like energy wise, Libra, this month you might find yourself taking or giving more focus to the masculine energy of your side or of your personality, okay, to the masculine aspect of your personality, which is basically taking more action, being more protective, being more the provider's role, okay, being more driven, okay, taking care of things, getting things done. Okay, that is something I feel like this month, Libra, your focus is going to be on that, where you're going to be maybe experiencing a heightened state of your masculine energy. All right, nice message. Let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. Protection, beautiful. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So for some of you this will be about like I said, some masculine figure in your life, either situation or dynamic, relationship dynamic, equation dynamic, where you may have felt powerless and you may have asked for protection. Okay, so you're being asked, and it could be a toxic relationship or a toxic partnership or a toxic equation. You're being asked to cut your cords, work on cutting your cords or cutting your connections with that masculine toxic energy and bringing in a more evolved or a more advanced masculine energy into your life. Okay, so take a look at what aspects of your life or of the people, or places or environments that make you feel drained, that make you feel like you are completely empty, or generally that bring your energy down. Okay, cut cords from those aspects, those environments, those places, those people, those relationships. It could specifically be around male figures in your life, or it could be about your own masculine energy. So whatever it is, and what did I say, you're going to be experiencing a heightened state in your masculine energy. Masculine is all about protection, action, providing. So they both are sort of resonating with each other in the sense that the more you work on an advanced masculine energy for yourself, even, okay, you will be able to protect yourself. You will know that you don't necessarily require protection from somebody outside of you. Okay, so work on that this month, Libra, and wherever you feel like you need to let things go or cut the cords with certain things so that you may have more peace, so that you may have more security and you may feel more stable, please do that as well. Okay, some work for Libra, Gemini also, I think. Let's look at one message for Aquarius. Fork in the road, Aquarius, card number 13. So I feel like Aquarius, in this month you're going to be making a decision about something. You're going to be in a place where you will find yourself at sort of like a crossroads, okay, sort of like you might even find yourself trying to spend some time in deciding in terms of what you want to, what is the next course of action that you want to take, or what is the next thing that you want to, sorry, these this camera, I feel like, okay, can you see here now? Yeah, fork in the road. So for you, Aquarius, so I feel like in this month you're going to be at a crossroads of some sort where you're going to be making some decision, or you're going to be spending a fair amount of time on making some decision in terms of what action you want to take forward, going forward. Okay, now again, this can, you have to take it as it applies to you. This can be about any aspect of your life, whether it is about a lifestyle change you're looking to make, or whether it is about a living arrangement that you have, whether it is about work, whether it is about personal dynamics or personal equations in your life, whatever it may be. This month you will be at a place where you might find yourself spending some time on making a decision, weighing the pros and cons, also trying to understand the consequences of whatever action you choose to take once you make a decision. Okay, nothing heavy, Aquarius. Let's look at one thing you want to work on this month actively. I don't know why these cards are taking so long to come out. Okay, I asked for one and then two come out. Transformation and the crumbling. Oh my god. Oh. And I thought, Aquarius, you'll have a lighter month. Okay. Aquarius, transformation and the crumbling. In traditional tarot, this is Tower deck. And this is the Death card in traditional tarot. Sorry, Aquarius. It's beautiful though, because and sits very well with the fork in the road. Okay, so with transformation, things are changing at a cellular level. There's a deep healing happening for your Aquarius, which is beautiful. And the crumbling, so this card is asking you to question what are you clinging on to, which is also, I feel like, the decision you're going to be making, Aquarius. In this month you're going to be in a place, in a crossroads in your life, where you're going to be asking yourself some very important questions in terms of, what is it that you're holding on to, what are the aspects of yourself, of your life, of your relationships, of your personality, or whatever it may be that you're holding on to. Clearly those are not working for you, because there's a transformation happening for you. Okay, so things are changing for you as well, Aquarius, at a cellular level. Okay, at a very, very deep level. Let me just quickly look at these two for you. Yeah, so you're being asked to choose with the fork in the road as well. And now transformation, you're being asked to make a choice which is better suited for your highest good, for your betterment. Now whether that's a lifestyle change, or that's related to your diet, related to the way you're living. Okay, so you're being asked to do that. You're being asked to choose that which is working for your deepest healing, for your deepest betterment, as well as crumbling things that are so it says over here, there is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on a shaky ground is designed to tumble down. Aquarius, this also looks like a heavy month for you. In terms of heavy in the sense of some decisions you're going to have to make this month, Aquarius. So looks like air signs, you guys have some work to do this month, but don't worry, Aquarius, because whatever it is that you're clinging on to, if you let go of that, if it has been inauthentic, if it has been built on a shaky foundation, please allow it to live your life. Okay, and work on being more true to yourself, being more true to who you are becoming as a person, because there's a transformation happening for you. Nice messages. Let's look at tarot. I'm looking at what is your present energy. Six of Wands, beautiful. So currently you're in a state where you're enjoying, you're in a state where you are feeling victorious, you're in a state where you're feeling recognized, you're feeling rewarded for the efforts that you've put in. Beautiful present energy. Okay. For some of you, if there is external validation that you are seeking, please know that only you can validate yourself. Nobody else on the outside can validate you for anything that you have or anything that you do, okay? So if there is, for some of you, if there is any external validation you're looking for, please stop doing that and start giving yourself credit and due wherever it is required, okay? Nonetheless, with the Six of Wands, I feel like this is a good energy. You're celebrating something. Let me get a clarifier. Nine of Cups, beautiful. So your wish is being fulfilled, air signs. This is really nice present energy. So I feel like you're enjoying the harvest or the reap of your efforts. You're feeling rather happy, rather victorious. Maybe you put in a lot of effort in the past about something that you really wanted, and you're experiencing that wish fulfillment now, which is good. Just don't become too selfish about it, air signs. Share where you can, and also don't become arrogant with the Six of Wands. Don't become arrogant or prideful about your wishes being fulfilled, okay? So it's great, enjoy this because it's probably well deserved, but don't, make sure that it doesn't get to your head, okay? I'm going to look at what happened that your energy is this currently, okay? Okay, your blinders came off. You got the Two of Swords. So something that you were blinding yourself to, especially regards to maybe emotions, that those blinders came off, and you're finally seeing the truth. Or in the past, those blinders may have been on, but I think somewhere between this and this, you chose to take your blinders off. You chose to see the truth for what it is, and therefore you are now feeling also more victorious, more successful, more rewarded or recognized for your efforts, okay? So clarifier for under the Two of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign male, younger male. Either this person helped you to get the blinders off, or generally that you went and you were more focused on building your, maybe you were slow moving, but you were more focused and very, very diligent and solid in terms of building material things, especially in your life. So material foundations, especially in your life, okay? I'll do one more clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, beautiful. Looks like air signs. Past energy is all about money, all about work, material things, tangible things. So could be about hope, a home front, or a property, or anything related to tangibles, okay? So I feel like you've been very, very focused on your work, on your craft, okay? You're doing it with a very, you did this in the past, you did, you kept your head down, you kept a good head on your shoulders, you were logical, you were solid, and you were stable. And if at any point I feel like if you neglected your emotions and all of this, or you chose not to see the truth in all of this, somewhere that changed, which is why now your energy is the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, okay? So good. So continue to do that, continue to see things for what they are. This will help you to stay in this energy. I'm going to look at what will support you to be in this energy for the rest of the month. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Take care of deceptions. Don't be deceptive. Air signs, don't be manipulative. Don't allow past deceptions or past hurts to come in the way of your future. Okay, again now as I do the tarot, please take it to your individual theme and apply it. This will give you more definitive reading. Okay, so for air signs, don't be deceptive. Please don't play games, mind games, deceptive games with people, or don't allow other people also to play those with you. Okay, let me do a clarifier. Four of Cups for your Seven of Swords. So I feel like just out of pure boredom or feeling like you're stagnating or you're losing opportunities, don't become deceptive, okay? Simply to enjoy external validation or enjoy success or enjoy victory and then get your wish fulfillment. Don't resort to this, okay? This will help you to stay in authentic state of victory, authentic place of wishes being fulfilled. Okay, so there are two ways, right? With success and victory and wishes being fulfilled. The question to ask is, are these authentic, which means are they for your highest good and are they coming from the core of your being, or are these inauthentic, which means are they ego driven? Okay, so you have to identify that for yourself, air signs. Okay, and what will help you is, don't be deceptive towards yourself, and don't do things or don't do deceptive things like whatever it may be, whether it's cheating or lying or manipulation or pulling the wool over somebody's eyes or even your own eyes, simply because you're bored, okay, or you feel like you'll lose opportunities. Don't do that. This will help you to get authentic success, victory and wishes being fulfilled. Okay, let's look at potential outcome for you guys. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you are going to go back into putting in efforts, putting your head down and just working hard. You will also probably you're being asked also as an outcome, some patience may be required out of you. Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, Earth sign, air signs. Outcome. So I feel like you're being asked as an outcome. Your patience will get tested. Okay, so you keep being true to yourself. You keep being true to your work, your efforts. Okay, and even if you feel tired or even if you feel like you're drained and you have nothing left, keep staying the course. Okay, I'll do one more potential outcome, alternative potential outcome for you guys, air signs. And there you go, Queen of Pentacles. So you have a Knight of Pentacles in your past and your outcome is Queen of Pentacles. So now this could be earth sign female, older female for some of you. Okay, that's an alternative outcome. Okay, so either they help you with being more patient and keep motivating you to push forward or to do, keep continuing to do. Okay, either that or that you will go into this energy of being more calm, being more understanding, being more perseverant, being more nurturing and compassionate also. Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this Queen of Pentacles could be a female, earth sign female. That will help you to be more patient. That will help you to stay focused more on your efforts. Okay, so whoever it may be in your life, or you might just have to use that as a resource from yourself, within yourself, to be more patient, to be more considerate, kind, more nurturing towards yourself, especially when you're making efforts and you're putting in the hard work, and every time that you may feel tired or you may feel burnt out. Okay, so that'll help you to keep going. Okay, let's look at one blessing for air signs. Your blessing is Lord Parshurama, slayer of demons. His blessings are teaching ability, ultimate justice for all, skill in martial arts, converting warrior spirit and qualities into peaceful ones. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, you are being surrounded air signs by somebody from an earth element who will help you. Okay, so please allow this person to help you, who will help you to be more patient, be more peaceful, be more compassionate and considerate, especially in times where you may feel like you're drained and you have nothing left to give and you're losing hope. Okay, just make sure that in your present energy, if you're enjoying things, like I said earlier, don't get arrogant or pompous about it. Okay, enjoy it for its due and then move on. Okay, don't let it get to your head. Air signs. All right, so that was for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. I hope that this helped you guys. This was of course till 15th of May 2021, and I will see you guys again next month. See you.